Thanks for staying with us. So no doubt there has been disturbing prevalence of unexplained wealth in our society. Today's hot topic is a trend that has led many to commit atrocities, accidents, be it just to make money. There's also a trend where hard work is recklessly labeled as criminality, situations where achievements are attached to sinister or fishy motives, and successful women are branded as side chicks to influential men. This morning, we'll explore some of these unverified and unfair profiling of successful people in our society using the trending story of a popular fashion brand, Seyi Vodi, that recently showcased his new ultra-modern office in Abuja and the shocking assumption-driven reactions that followed. Many people thought, oh, the money is not clean. And he was pushed to put a video out. Now, we're not trying to analyze if his money is clean or not. We're focusing on the mentality Nigerians have and the mentality many of us grew up with, that every rich person, I know I did, every rich person is a thief, because I know my father practically told me that all these people, they're all thieves. You know, you can't verify where their money came from. So he made us grow up with that mentality like, listen, once you're rich, don't be too rich, live a modest life, and don't be too loud because you'll be perceived as being a thief. But let's have this conversation. You can call us on 020-163-52013, 090-241-63440. You can also send us messages on X and also on YouTube. We'll be happy to read your thoughts. So, I mean, when he came up with this video, I just laughed. I said, you know, a lot of people judge others based on the perception. But as much as some people might be judged wrongly, there's also that we've seen a lot of wealth being brandished on social media. And people say, if you work hard for this money, there is no way you will just live and just have this lavish lifestyle where you put everything on social media. So there are two sides to this conversation. How do you see it and what do you make of it? Who would like to go first? Tope?
Yeah, definitely. So I commented on the video and it was very personal for me because I had a conversation with two people last week who, one celebrated 20 years of doing business and she celebrated 20 years. And after that celebration, she was reported to EFCC by not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, asking that they should investigate the source of her money. She had to go for questioning. Another person too, two people last week, that they were telling me what they were going through, that it's been a very challenging season, that even after EFCC did, of course she had to bring her book out. A lady brought out her book, showed them everything. I've worked with multinationals for 20 years. I like multinationals. I'm talking banks, I'm talking FMCG. My money is clean. Then in the checking of book, they say there's tax. So FRS now came. She's paying lawyers, paying accountants to clear her name. All of that because people started saying there's something fishy about her money. People, we need to make wealth normal. If you see somebody driving a big car in the US or in UAE, you will not suspect the person if the person was sleeping around or if the person has cut somebody's head to make money, because there is a lot of money.
Generational wealth.
People who make money legitimately. There are many stories of people that have made money, so you don't see it as strange. But in Nigeria, success is so scarce that success feels strange. That when you see a successful person, you start investigating the person. And there's a girl that opened one of my, I just liked the girl. She reached out to me. I was in Benin. She said she just wanted to talk to me. And she came to meet me when I was in Benin. I was doing my estate in Benin there in 2022. And she just started doing interior then. Mario, this girl has done like 4 hotels. She comes to Lagos to work. She goes to, she lives in Benin. She does furniture and interior from Benin. This year she opened a factory. Last year she bought a car. I know the work she's doing. I know how she's working. I know how she was saving. So I can tell the story, but if somebody outside sees her, she's fine. Has a beautiful shape. The assumption is that somebody is bankrolling her and that's how it's her body she used to get that money, but I know she's not doing runs. So this saying, go and check her out, it's because people feel it is not possible to legitimately make money and they don't see enough success around, so they want to pull down the few successful people that we have. It is a topic we need to discuss.
I get that argument. And that's a very valid argument. There's always the other side where, because we're trying to rebuild our society, there are lots of illegal wealth being thrown out there. Lots of people are doing shady deals come out. So maybe the trend of once I see you spending money, let me go and call EFCC just to go and check, just to verify. Maybe that's the new trend we need to accept. So understanding the realities of our time. Do you agree, or do you agree with Tope?
Can I just say something? You know, there are many people that we have celebrated on this show that we saw was like, I will give you the example. The guy that was put on Forbes, what's his name? Invictus Obi.
Yeah,
Invictus Obi.
Everybody, I remember you celebrating him when he got in Forbes, and then his wealth turned out to be illegal.
And hush puppy.
There is hush puppy. Everybody celebrated him. His wealth turned out to be illegal. So what has happened is that there is some unexplainable wealth. Yeah. Now, the most important are our politicians. Because you become a politician today, 2 years down the line, you are driving Keniko. So I would love EFCC at this point, when they go to the innocent young girls or men who have made their money legitimately, what I pray and hope is legitimately, they are also visiting the politicians. Because those are the most important people they should visit.
Mikey, you know, I don't always like to agree with you on this, but on this one, I agree with you 150%, because if a politician gets into the job of being, let's just say, a governor or something, or maybe becomes a commissioner today, as you said,
life changes.
2 years, 1 year down the line, the life has changed. You're wondering, which manufacturing company did you start? How did this money come about? What money are they paying you? So those are the kind of people that really the investigation should start with. Because for you, my father always tell me something. Before you collect money from somebody, ask yourself, what is he doing? Which work? You see, if you don't tell me, I sell this, I buy this, I sell this, I can see it. It's difficult for me to transact with you. Because I find it very uncomfortable because I'm not sure. But let me come to you, Nima.
You say, that's what Yoruba people say. So there must be source. What they call it on the street, workings. You must show workings. In Nigeria, you become a celebrity overnight if you can flaunt money.
Yeah.
And you can legitimize illegitimate money by flaunting and becoming a celebrity overnight. We know examples we can mention for purpose of litigation. As a lawyer, I don't want to be in court for things like libel. But we know certain celebrities, the way the money is flying, the youth are busy. Somebody started a Facebook page, where he was saying he does money ritual. People lined up there. My friend's business was defrauded of 45 million over within a space of less than 2 years. And when we were in police custody, they traced it all back to a Facebook page user who says he knows how to do money ritual for them. They were paying off of their Oga's business so that they can become billionaires overnight. But the Oga has workings, they did not see it. Oga is working hard. Every time they drain the business, he's reinvesting money from his other business inside. He was tired of that, and so further investigation was done and see what they found. So that's why you can't just as Tope said, celebrate 20 years just like that. If the EFCC comes and you have your books, good for you. But if you do not have it, there will be a problem. The same Nigerian will go abroad to the UK where they're structured.
Open their books.
When every other person wants to be a role model of you, they know your books are clean. But here, they go for as a governor. If I owe word of a local government, but what I will show you in 2 years,
1 year,
2 months,
6 months.
What I will show you in 2 months for just being connected.
Simple.
You know, and when we call connection grace, nobody they ask again now. We just might have just, a list of the entire nation from their commonwealth, and everybody keeps quiet. Yeah. Then when I want to do, I throw a party that is the talk of the town, and everybody be like, bad Belen, it's because you cannot do party like it. And then at the end of the day, we never question
exactly
source. The way we sometimes, if you go to our Nigerian parties, the ways monies are spread. You
have to ask yourself.
In Sena climb in the world.
Yes, now.
Excuse my language because I hate to think any climb is sane. Saner than ours. Somebody will be asking you can't be doing bundles like that.
Yeah.
We will agree there.
I remember.
But when we do it here,
My
When you say
dad
it's
always
bad
shared me a story that in the 80s, when he went to get my brother. I have brothers. So he had about 4 of them. He went to buy all of them cars on one trip. He was buying, I think it's Supra, one of those cars back then. And as he paid for it, they had to come and the police had to come to ask him, sorry, for you to have the kind of money to buy 4 vehicles on the spot. They had to ask him, where's the money? He had to now start showing workings. This is my account, this is how the money came, because they won't allow him to leave the lot until they could verify that where the money is coming from. So that's the culture.
I understand. That's structure.
I want to land somewhere with the example. So Sheyi Vodi is a tailor. His page is known for being a tailor to celebrities.
Yes.
And politicians.
The cost of one outfit per whatever, and the number of taxes paid is not known. So aside that, some critical thinkers will be wondering, after the celebrities are bought clothes, now you build shopping, the questions, you can't blame people for the questions. What you do is that you clarify those questions so that such doubt will never come up.
That's why he did a story.
We have another businessman in this country that is only birthday parties every year that we know the source of wealth. The workings is not known. And our youth are in their masses wondering, I just need to make money. I just need to make...
I don't know, I'm just
even the lines in our songs say, Kishati Lowo, and wire. You know, we can't keep explaining it like that.
I get you.
It is why a lot of... I'm going somewhere. It is why the economy is what it is.
Yeah.
They're
not paying taxes.
Hold on. Nobody has to work hard to explain their wealth. Nobody has to work hard to give government their taxes. You just have to make money.
Why will I work hard to make the money? Then I will work hard to be explaining the wealth. You cannot make money in this country without paying taxes. I know how much I paid last year. I know how much they face everybody. They face everybody.
Maybe in recent times.
Yes.
But there is
nobody I know that is doing business right now in this country of under our current president Tinubu that is not paying, that they are not coming to ask them questions on tax payment. We are paying taxes.
I got a call.
That's what I'm telling you. We are paying taxes now. Gone are the days when we didn't used to pay taxes. I am not against explaining how you make your money.
Yeah. I'm
not against it. Sheyi came out and broke down how he made his money. We must stop suspecting any money you see.
Well, is that not a good thing to suspect?
It's not a good thing to suspect. No. We need to create a structure that by virtue of that structure, it checks. If you buy a house, if you receive money in your account in the US, they will hold your account. If you receive money back to back, they will block your account. They do that in the US, they do that in the UK. So if Nigerian banks are investigating when money comes into your account and they block and stop you to come and answer, why are you getting this flow of money? Structured. So nobody needs to become the
watchdog. Exactly.
We don't need it. I like what EFCC has been doing recently. When they see those spraying bundle, invite them for questioning so that everybody begins to know that these things,
they're still going to invite me for this question. They will still invite me.
I'm still waiting for... We need to normalize it. We need to normalize it.
Me, I will spray money. They will invite me for questioning. I'm waiting.
Because you want to answer questions. You want to ask them.
Me, I will spray.
Have you used box to carry the money to the party?
But just one more thing.
What we are seeing is box. One of the box.
My director is
sometimes it's like coughing they carry.
Such ridiculous examples of it. And I wonder why there's femicide and all of that.
I have to go on a break. My director is in my ears. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.